move on to the Sissonne Ouverte en avant. So this means that you're going to keep the back leg open at the end of the Sissonne. Now the Sissonne itself is exactly the same, so you jump from 2 feet, you land on one leg, but rather than closing it into that fifth position, you're going to keep the leg extended. So for example, I will go from my open alignment, so in the effacé alignment I've got my right leg at the front. I'm going to take my Sissonne Ouverte en avant, so I'm going to keep my back leg extended in the arabesque. It is really important that you think about your weight placement in this jump. You have to fully transfer your weight onto your supporting leg, otherwise when you land you will fall backwards. So from that fifth position, I'm going to take the Sissonne Ouverte en avant, starting in the fifth, I'm going to push down, lifting up in my stomach, and transfer my weight right over onto my supporting leg. So you don't want to have the weight back on the heel, you want to take the weight right over through to the balls of the feet. If you keep your back lifted and your eye line up, that can really help to keep the back supported. Make sure, because you're finishing in that arabesque position, it is more important that you keep the line correct in the arabesque. So make sure that you don't turn in that back leg when you're landing from the Sissonne. So make sure as you land into your arabesque here, that you're really turning out on the back leg. It will also help you when you land to think about this leg rotating as well, because that will help you to balance, especially if you have to stay there for quite a long time. You are also thinking about splitting both of your legs, just like we did before. The actual Sissonne jump is exactly the same. You're going from your 2 to your 1. The only difference now is that you're keeping that back leg extended. You could also do this in the croisé alignment, so from the fifth position you would go here, take it out, and you would finish in the arabesque. So again, it is really important that you fully take your weight over onto your leg, making sure that that back leg is crossed over. Again, especially if you are going to have to stay there for a long time. So now travelling on arrière, so if I start in the open alignment, I'm now going to do the Sissonne Ouverte en arrière. So I'm going to push off both legs. I'm going to land on my back leg with my front leg extended devant. So again, this is why it's important you understand the correct weight placement. So if you don't fully transfer your weight over and keep it in the middle of both of your legs, you are going to fall forwards at the end of the jump. So really lift up in the stomach. It will help you to put the brakes on if you really think about crossing that front leg over, because that will help you to use your inside thighs. So from that fifth position, I'm going to take the jump. I'm going to finish in the extended position. So again, you need to think about getting that heel forwards. I will try it again from the fifth, so you can see, pushing into the floor, pushing away with both of my legs. Now, make sure when you take your arms up that you really lift the eyes, lift the chin, because that will also help you to keep your shoulders on top of your hips and not let you do this whilst you're trying to do the jump going back.
Thank you for watching. I will be sharing my new video for you next Thursday morning. Please do comment below if you have any thoughts or questions, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have found this video useful. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then you can subscribe by clicking the icon below. The full-length videos can be found at my website, tipsonballettechnique.com. You can also choose your next video by clicking from the selection here. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.